Hey guys, I'm Steve. Thanks for stopping by. This video is going to be a what sold video. Everybody loves to see what's sold, what kind of items are selling on eBay, Poshmark, etc. What type of prices they're going for. Because even though when we're outsourcing, and comps are pretty good accurate gauge of the price range, markets do change, best offers come in and so forth. So seeing that sold price on certain items, it gives us that target price as well as what to look for in the stores. So let's hop on the computer, and I usually don't give all my sales. I usually do about maybe 15 items. I got a bunch from eBay. I think I got one or two off Posh I'll show, and then a couple from Amazon. Now on Amazon I typically do books, but I do send in a few items now and then. So I have a couple that went FBA and one I did merchant. So let's get on the computer and we'll go through them. Alright, so I like to do it in categories. So we'll start out with some electronics. This first item, Home Theater Master, is basically like a universal remote, controls a bunch of different devices. Picked this up at a yard sale for $1. These new are like $100, but used market wasn't very great. So sold for $15.95. It actually took a couple of months to sell because there was a bunch listed. And here we have a vintage slimline wall mount phone from Radio Shack. It was in a burgundy color. Now this was in one of my videos when I first bought it, and I had showed comps for bolos, basically for people to know that these do sell, and especially you want to look for the colors, like kind of like Art Deco colors. They come in blues, they make like an orange, pinks, reds, the off colors. You don't want black, beige, and white. Aren't great sellers at all, but the colors, and there's different, like AT&T will sell better than a Radio Shack and so forth. This one I picked up for $2.50 at the half off sale at the thrift store. Sold for $32.95. Took about a month to sell, but like I said, this was a burgundy one, but if you have the pinks, the oranges, they sell for more money, and if they're rotary, they will sell for even more money than that. So keep an eye out for the vintage phones in the unique colors. Now this one pretty much all resellers know about. The TI-83 Plus, the graphing calculator. I picked this up for $5 at the half off sale. They were asking $10, and it sold within about a week for $27.95. I did free shipping on this one. Just in a little padded vinyl poly. It was probably like $3 change to ship. So decent profit, $20 profit. But these sell. TI-84s are even better. And if you're really lucky and you come across an HP, a Hewlett Packard, some of those calculators, they sell for over $100. Another item in electronics is this Craig. It's a portable Bluetooth speaker. Has like this color changing screen. My wife had gotten these. I don't know where she got them. I think from, I don't know, they were gifts from like a credit card or something. But we had a bunch of them. I sold one. I have one more left. So they were free and sold for $23.95. All right, moving on over to, say, hard goods category. This is New England Patriots. It's a ceramic travel mug, 16 ounce. Picked this up at a Salvation Army. Half off day. I want to say it was only like 50 cents, 75 cents. Could have been $1. Sold for $17.95. This one actually took a couple of months to sell. And free shipping. It was a heavy mug, so it was like right around a pound. I think shipping ended up being like $7. So I only made like $10 on it. But everybody knows ceramic mugs, coffee mugs with good branding on it are good sellers. Okay, here we have a FootJoy. This is a golf shoe bag. All nylon, so it's very lightweight. I just bought this like a week ago. It was in my video. I got it at the hospital thrift store. I paid $2 for this, and it sold within like 3 days, $38.95 free shipping. It was under a pound. It came in right at like 15 point something, so it weighed in at 16 ounces. So it's still able to send it first class. Put it in a big polyvinyl mailer and shipped it off first class. So it was like $4 change, maybe $5 to send. $2 cost, $38.95 free shipping. Now this item was just in my video last week as well. I think from last Friday or Monday. This bicycle seat. Sell. So I picked this up at the thrift store, half off. It was marked $4, so I got it for $2. Now this brand, they have a different model than this, but it looks identical, that sells for like $100. Now this was the 7RK model, which there was no comps on eBay, but there was just one other listing that was listed at like $60, $59, I believe. So I just put it up for $47.95 and it sold right away, which maybe that's an indicator I was a little low, but there was really no comps, and I paid $2, and again, this was right at 16 ounces, so it cost like $5 to ship. So that was a good quick flip. All right, now we'll go into the clothing category. A lot of these are new sellers. Experienced sellers know all about this type of stuff. But hats are great sellers. Of course, it has to have right branding. Sports teams, any kind of sports, automotive, motorcycle, so forth. Good branding, and they sell as long as they're in good condition. Or if it's vintage and it's, it could be dirty, old trucker hats and so forth. This was just a little embroidered Ford hat. I picked it up for $1. Probably took 2-3 months to sell. Sold $14.95 free shipping. This wasn't a formed, stiffer hat. This was just like a really soft, collapsible, no form to it. So I didn't have to worry about boxing this one. I just put this in a, I put it in my clear poly bag, and I just put it in a vinyl poly and sent it out. And just again, to show you that hats sell, this was a Burton. Burton is a skiing, I guess they make skis and ski clothing and so forth. So this was a snapback baseball hat. It was new without tags, never worn. I had gotten this a while back. I used to have a connection that I would get bags and bags of like high-end clothing and good clothing that was either new or barely worn. So this was that, and this took probably, God, I must have had this thing listed for a year, and it finally just sold. So $13.95, $3 shipping. And since this was a nice formed, stiffer hat, I put this in one of the little 8x6 small eBay lightweight boxes. Still first class, but I didn't want to put this in a poly because it get crushed and misformed. Now here's an interesting item. This is called a boot jack. This is for people to take off their cowboy boots. I don't wear cowboy boots, but supposedly you step on the one end with your one foot, stick your heel into that curved spot, and you pull your boot off with it. It was in the thrift store in the shoe section, and I thought they had it there just for, when people try on shoes and so forth. But it was for sale, so I got it for $2.50, and took about 2 months to sell. $19.95. It was a really unique item. I didn't even know what it was when I saw it at first, but I guess you have to wear cowboy boots to know. I don't know. $19.95 from $2.50. Free shipping. It was in a poly bag. It was lightweight. It was like a real thin, light wood. Probably cost $4 to ship. And then still in the clothing category, Levi's 501 limited edition buttonfly jeans, 31 by 32. I got these at the big 75% off sale. I had loaded up on denim. In a couple of days, I must have bought like 15 pairs of denim. Paid $1.50 for these. They're in great condition. Sold $17.95, $7 shipping. I just put that in a padded flat rate envelope. Best way to ship jeans to be your cheapest option. So $1.50 and $17.95. And then these are even a better flip. I got these the same day. These are 505s. They were never worn. You could tell they had that like nice, stiff, crisp feeling. They never in the wash or nothing. $1.50 on these. Sold for $24.95 plus the $7 shipping. Padded flat rate is $7.33. So I just make it $7. I don't care about eating a couple of cents. But this was a good flip. $1.50 and $25. All right, now on Poshmark, I had a horrible one sale all week because I didn't do any sharing. I just totally neglected Poshmark. I was busy doing other things, and I just didn't share. I kind of wanted to see what would happen if I didn't do any sharing in parties or my followers or nothing. And I got one sale, but I don't care. It was another pair of jeans. Again, this was from that same sourcing trip. $1.50. These were Levi 501s. Sold for $24. Of course, plus, Poshmark, everybody pays that flat rate shipping. So I ended up getting $19 in change on these after fees. So an $18 profit, not bad. All right, now over on Amazon, this was the one merchant fulfilled item that I sold. I usually send everything to FBA, and it's mostly books. But when I do come across some new, obviously things have to be in pristine packaging, then I send it into FBA. So I have a few things that I've sent, but once in a while I like to keep something and just do that to merchant fulfilled. So this was just these are the old style cassette tapes. They were individual loose, and I made a pack of 3. Picked these up at the thrift store, and paid $1 for all 3 of them. And they sold for $10.28. All right, now over on Fulfilled by Amazon side, this was the clapper, sealed, brand new. I got this at the Elks Club sale, where I purchased probably like 8 or 10 things for like 20 bucks. So I'll say I have $2 into it. So this sold for $16, and this sold right away, like within days. So the clapper, that'll clap on, clap off, still going strong. Another FBA sale was this Hampton Bay ceiling fan remote control. Basically, it mounts on the wall, and you can control your ceiling fan with a remote. Picked this up at a yard sale for, I think, $2. Sold for $34.71. Took about a month to sell, but not bad. So that was a good profit right there. So here's what it is. It's just a little remote, and it hardwires. It has a device that hardwires into the socket, and then it has this like a wall plate with the remote over it. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up. I showed you 16 items. It was a good, on this week, just from those eBay items that I showed you, my average sales price was $24.78. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to raise that up even more, but that's a good point right there. $24.78 average sale. And then I got my Amazon, and my Poshmark was dead. Like I said, one sale. But Amazon, I'm mostly booked, so I don't show that. Those are pretty much constant sellers. So that's it, guys. Hope you learned something. We all enjoy watching these. It's like I said, see what's really selling, what kind of prices. It gives us bolos and so forth. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Like, share, subscribe. See you later. Bye.